You know, mateys, it's a time to go live. So I pushed the button, go live. Nothing happened. I clicked it again. Nothing happened. It's working now. Ahoy, mateys. Ahoy, Ford man. Kenny. Oh, thank you. You know, my Facebook, I've not been using it. Uh, and welcome aboard, everybody. And if you're watching the replay of this, welcome aboard as well. And hey, don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. Anyways, it should be a pretty good night tonight. We seem to be having a good signal. Let me know if we're not. I need to know that. I am outdoors. I'm watering lawn. Can you see it? I know. It's just sitting there. But it moves itself. I'll show you in a little while. Now, take note where that sprinkler is right now. Okay. Take note. See how it's through the chair, the back of the chair. Actually, the back. I don't know. Whatever is behind me. All right. Bob and Tam's Excellent Adventures. They're not here, but they just put up what you call it. Okay. Linda Barkus here. I'm outdoors. You can see the flag moving. I guess the light turned itself off. I don't know how, but it did. But I do have extra lighting because we probably will need it. Of course, now it doesn't want to turn on. I know why. I have a nearly broken thumb, and I was trying to turn it on with my thumb, and it hurts. Ox Van D, welcome aboard. Just to give you an update of since Saturday. And I didn't get to watch Charlie Grace on Monday. In fact, I haven't been able to do many things since Monday. We'll get into that in just a minute. But please let me know if the signal is bad. Do I sound like a robot? What's up? I see we've dropped down to 1, so maybe it's only Box Band D is going to let me know. This is the first RC that I've had since Sunday. For some weird reason, I seem to have either been affected by the heat. We've had, 80s, high 80s and mid or right at 90. James Catanese, welcome aboard. And Todd's here. Awesome. Picture is fair. Okay. All right. I'm actually getting chilly. That's it. The swings went sideways on Monday, and it's okay. I was okay with how things went. It's okay. You have good days, you have bad days, and you heard that the Saturn got hauled in. The truck and the dolly did a good job and all that, but there's a problem with Dolly. She has some issues. I don't know if we'll be able to take care of them or not. She's on the side of the road between Cedar Springs and Gowan. The church actually let me drag her into their parking lot. And I said, I'll be back tomorrow. Gave him my card and this and that. Well, Tuesday, I had to tell Don to please go put a note on the trailer. There was no way I could make it. I was way too ill. Oh, Holly's going insane thinking I've got COVID. I'm like, no. But your symptoms are all the same. I said, yeah. My symptoms are I have a summer cold, and this one's kicking my ass. Guess what? I felt lousy this morning, and as the day has gone on, I've gotten better and better and better. My strength is coming back. My appetite has finally come back after 2 days of not eating anything because I did have no appetite. As said, it's my first RC. Hey, Timmy Ray. I said hi to you earlier, but you must have stepped out. Yeah, go ahead. You check your weather for tomorrow, Todd, and I'll check mine. And we'll both know what the weather is. Can you hear the birds? Is my audio good? That's a robin that's making that major noise. And it's because I'm sprinkling. The robins love it when you sprinkle. Holly said she was coming out at 9. It's already 9:06. She's not out here. So right now, mostly sunny. Really? That must have been oh wait, that's for Thursday. Let me go back to today. At 6:52 p.m. Come on, update. At 7 o'clock, it was 80. And it was cloudy. And it still is cloudy. Tomorrow, mostly sunny. It's supposed to get up to 87. I love it. And it shows sunshine all day. So, supposed to be 75 by the time I hit the road because I do have a load of scrap. That was supposed to go in 2 mornings ago. I didn't feel up to it. What do you do? Oh, I just saw a firefly. That's cool. Come on, Mr. Firefly. Come on to the screen. Yeah. So, it's been a week or a few days. Felt like 2. I still have some issues, but they are improving. Well, I have one that's not improving, but it's not going to for a while. And there'll be more about that. My eye sty is still there. It still hurts, but not as much. And it appears that it's going away. Okay, thank you, Ford Man. That's good to know. My thigh was saying rah, 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 but I kind of shoved it around. I got 2 bars now, so let's hope I keep them. Thank you, Dee. Yeah, I do. I do love the birds. And I wake to the sound of the birds in the morning. Now, this morning I didn't. I woke to the sounds of a thunderstorm. And I'm like, yay! And all of a sudden, Holly's screaming at me. What? What's wrong? Does thunder scare you? We don't have any power. I don't have any oxygen. Oh my God. The day went insane at 6 o'clock this morning. I got her on her backup oxygen tank. I says, calm down. You got to call the power company. They'll have it back on. It'll come on in just a few minutes, more than likely. I got on the computer and I looked, and sure enough, over towards Don, or between here and Don's in Cedar Spring, and there was 1,000 customers out. Estimated time, noon. Yeah, we'll have our power back on way before that. It'll be on by 10 at least, probably sooner. Well, it started getting a little muggy in the house, and Actually, you know, there was a little bit of a breeze out here, kind of like now. It was actually more pleasant outside than it was in the house. So we came out on the front porch and enjoyed a few things, and there was a couple things we didn't enjoy, but we'll get through that. The neighbor was kind of weird, although he kept his mouth shut. I swear he's looking at Holly's body. I don't care if he does, no matter me, but might bother her. But I didn't say anything to her. Anyway, saw the trucks come in with the generators. Not for our neighborhood. Well, yeah, for our neighborhood. Now we have lift pumps for our sewage. So when there's no electricity, our poop isn't being lifted up to the sewer. So, the guy came with the truck and the generator, and he even started the generator up. And I thought, gosh, I didn't see him hook up the wires to the electrical terminal box. Oh, okay, maybe I just didn't see. I looked a little closer, and I didn't see any wires. He wasn't doing anything with wires, and then all of a sudden he turns the generator off, shuts the cabinet door, and gets in, he takes off. So I thought, well, that's a for sure sign the power's coming back on, or he would have left the generator sitting there, or he might have even turned it on and let it run and have it actually hooked up and running the lift pumps. Hearts from Carl H. I still have to send him my business card and stickers. I haven't felt up to doing a damn thing this week. I'm getting better. I still could use some sleep. I got some burning in the eyeballs, and that's from lack of sleep. I got my appetite back, and I bought some ice cream this afternoon, and I did a video this afternoon. I actually did one yesterday, even though I felt like crap, but I did one. And I actually did another one this evening, but apparently it didn't come out. I must not have noticed the light wasn't on. Well, I can do it again. Let's see what else. My thumb. I can't hold an ink pen very well. It hurts. So I do have some pain in my right thumb, but oh well, get over it. I'll probably lose the nail. How am I going to put up thumbnails? Well, actually, if I lose the nail, I could keep it and I could put it up. Yeah, it's kind of gross. The last thing on my list before we get to our subject, which is why do we say it? And cliches and other crazy things, mostly concerning the letter B that start with the letter B. There goes my notes. The wind is still out here a little bit. You get a breeze every once in a while, and sometimes it increases. And I haven't gotten to your video either, Timmy. I have been sick. But irregardless, or anyways, tomorrow will be interesting and everything. But what I do want to know through the course of this video, if anybody has, yeah, I know, Terry. Yeah, not even. Yeah, I think I'm getting to a point where I will be talking. I can meet with a deputy on Thursday morning and perhaps get some advice. Because I don't like going on that side of the house. I don't like the verbal abuse. I know what he's trying to do, though. He is trying to get me to go off on him, to physically touch him or, attack him. I'm not going to do that. Number one, that's not in me. But I am extremely sick of that. Anytime he sees me, he either gives me the stink eye or that, and plus verbal abuse, calling me bad things. Yeah, I think he's just trying. But I think it's time that I probably should talk to. We have a different township officer. Don't see her very often around here. But maybe she comes by when I'm not looking, or I'm at the scrapyard, or whatever. We hardly ever cross paths. We used to. But now the officers before her, they were always stopping by. How you doing? Da, 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 da. I don't. Different strokes for different folks. I mean, everybody has different personalities, including police. But I'm thinking, get a little bit of advice. I'm sure she'll tell me what I'm already thinking. Don't let him get to you. Read your comment. What, Holly? I'm live. She doesn't want me to sit here. Come on. Read your comment. Well, let me try to scroll up. No, I haven't yet. I did mention it a few minutes ago that I apologize for not watching you. I have been sick. I'll try to get to it. Just let Sinky do the talking. That's funny. Devil Dog, hoorah! I'm glad you're aboard. Okay, thank you, D. Yeah, here we're winding down. It's after 9. The sun is up. If it hasn't set already, you can't see it. It's cloudy. So it is getting a little dark. The reason you can see me better is that the laptop, Chromebook, whatever, I see my picture small. I see the comment on the right side. And it's surrounded with a white screen, which is shining at me. But I do have a backup light. We used it, a month ago? Last time I tried to do this stream outside, and we didn't really have a good signal. And yes, I still have congestion and blowing out green stuff. Holly's folding up her tarp for the pool. I thought maybe she'd stretch it across, but for those of you who don't know, she has been in her pool. Not today, although she worked on her, what do you want to call it, her chair. I just saw another firefly. Wouldn't that be cool if they would come on my YouTube stream? All right. So last Wednesday, everything had gone to hell because apparently. How would I get you wet? Oh, Holly, it's not. I have it out there far enough that it shouldn't come anywhere near you. If I have to, I'll go turn it off, okay? Mommy Janice YT. Well, welcome aboard. I I'm not familiar, but I'm glad you came aboard. Everybody, welcome Mommy Janice. YouTube. I think that's what YT stands for, isn't it? Anyways, that night we left off. Oh, by the way, Todd, it's supposed to be, yeah, you heard me, 80 in the 80s tomorrow and sunny. Yay. There's some kind of a bug crawling on my notes. All right. We left off with, well, it's worth. I turned the sprinkler off. I'll be back. Damn it. Why do you wait for the middle of my live stream?
Why did you put the hose there?
Because the plants need water. And it looked cool on YouTube.
This is actually my tarp that I cover the pool with, but I'm just kind of accordion folding it on the edge here.
Oh. Oh, ouch. Ah, I sat down wrong.
Right time.
Dolphins.
Right time again.
Sorry for the.
Thank you for shutting it off.
You're welcome, Holly. Now I got a bunch of pop-ups to get rid of. You're very welcome. Are you in the Philippines? I was thinking on the way when I was going to go turn the water spigot off. Actually, that name does sound familiar. I think you're one of the Beth's friends on YouTube. Anyways, welcome aboard. Everybody, welcome her, please. I got this. Yeah. So where we left off on that. Yeah, I was noticing that it's louder than I am. They can hear it on the YouTube.
Believe it or not, it's not that loud in the house.
I don't know why. I know that other people have said the same thing, James. It's getting rough. Anyways, we left off with beat around the bush. And the next one, this is going to be, somebody's going to get a laugh out of it. But anyways, beating about the bush, that one was about hunting. And beating about the bush, meaning when a hunter goes in, or hunters, and, they get into the underbrush sometimes, and they got to kind of get through the brush and the brambles. I've done that. And to drive the game out into more open area, not totally open, but at least out of the brush and brambles in order to be hunted. But somebody who beats about the bush isn't really trying. He's just coming up with every excuse. That's what beat about the bush actually means. And I agree with it. I've heard it said, you're beating about the bush. Okay. Well, now we know the origin of it. It was, it doesn't really say, doesn't give a country or time period. But it is what it means. Now, so beating around the bush, that's where we left off. Now, the next one, beaver. And this one kind of surprised me. Has the animal or its fur anything to do with a hat being called a beaver?
Ow! Ooh. Oh.
So, what? I thought Dennis the Menace was here.
Ow! Dang!
What is wrong?
I went to stand up. I can't. Something's wrong with my bone. I think I broke a bone.
How could you break a bone sitting in your chair?
No, I was trying to stand up. I twisted it backwards the other day. That's the same one I broke in the middle of the bone in the middle of the knee.
Do you need my help to stand up?
Oh. Oh, no. Just have to sit down for it.
Well, guess what? It's not the sprinkler that's getting you now.
It's raining.
It's raining.
Lovely.
I am going to, I can't believe how many interruptions I've gotten in the last 20 minutes. Dang. I'm going to put the umbrella up. Oh. Ouch. All right. Ah. You want me to move that chair?
Yeah.
Or are you going to sit in it? Yeah.
Move that chair that way.
Oh. Please don't make me move mine or my computer.
There, I'm gonna sit right here.
Okay.
And this one.
Ouch. You stepped on me. Ow. All right. Hopefully the umbrella will give us a little reprieve, but it did block some of the light. So, Spaceman Dudley, welcome aboard. Haven't seen you in a while. I can't get to my light. What?
There. There's your light.
Yeah, I know, but I still can't. Can't find the on switch. Oh, jeez. Too bright.
Right in the eyeball. It's right in my eyeball.
I know. I'm trying to get it adjusted. It's in my eyeballs too. But it's reflecting off my glasses. Let's see.
I'm getting wet.
Well, I am getting wet as well.
Well, I took care of that tarp just in time.
But at least the computer's not getting wet.
And no,
Mr.
it
Jack,
wasn't sprinkling at the time I was
You're
getting
going
wet.
to like me drive in my race car in the new YouTube video. Cool. I'll try to get there, Timmy. All right. Maybe we can get this going.
Oh, there's one more thing I gotta have you do. I was starting to feel the humidity in the house.
So I got to go close the windows? And you want me to do it right now?
It's better than me staying up all night again, I guess.
I'm giving the show over to Holly.
Jack will be back in a minute, folks. He's just doing his duties for me. He's going in the house and he's closing windows up that I can't reach because, like, the dishwasher's in the way, and then the kitchen sink's in the way. I can't reach over the sink. Me and my fat gut and my short body, I can't reach the window. It's a deep windowsill. You know, it sets up. It's about 8 inches in at the end of the wall, and I can only reach like just beyond the wall. Then tiptoes don't help either. Usually, if it's halfway open or something, I'll get my back scratcher. It's like a claw one that, and I'll use it to swap it closed the rest of the way, but there's no way I can open it like that. And only one I can close is the slider. I'm moving kind of slow, but I got down to 2 on my oxygen last week, Saturday. Yeah, it was last Saturday. I was on 3. I'm back down to 2 now. I was outside doing a little bit today. I got my project finished. I don't know if you can see it there floating in the pool. The project I was working on the other day. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but it was oh, hold on, I gotta catch something from the wind. Oh, napkin. There. Had to catch a napkin from the wind so it didn't blow the yard, litter up the yard. Anyway, but I finished my project and I just threw it in the pool. And to keep it in the pool, I come up with a very creative idea. Had one of them street bricks, and there was one that was broken in half. I put it in a Ziploc bag and put it on the front of it, the piece that came with the inner tube part. Well, I've got it all tied up to it and stuff, but I got it sitting on there to prevent it from flying out of the pool in a big wind. Anyway, Jack's back. Thank you, Jack, for doing that for me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I think the question will probably get answered that for what I was asking the people what I could do to improve this live stream on Wednesdays.
Oh,
And they're probably going to say, let you run it.
I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't think so.
Daytime temps have been in the 80s, Spaceman Dudley. We had 90, I think it was either Sunday or Monday. I can't remember. And I took ill. Starting, basically, I got really bad on Monday and was still bad on Tuesday, but now
79% humidity yesterday.
I'm improving much. All right. Except I don't know where we were.
What's that red light?
What red light?
Right there. No, it's green.
Oh, it's one of those solar lights.
Oh, no, it's blue.
It was only $2. Why? I said, well, if it don't work, no big deal.
I guess I have to wet down my house. I can wet down my hair.
Okay.
Did it quit raining?
Yeah. On my hat, or on my hat, on my head, I guess you could say, is my beaver. Because that's where the term comes from. Has the animal or its fur anything to do with a hat being called beaver? And the answer is not a thing. I don't like this shadow. That's a little bit better. All right. A hat is called a beaver because it is lifted off the head, and at one time, the portion of the helmet, okay, the portion of the helmet that could be lifted up so the wearer could take a drink was called a beaver.
That's the front of a football helmet. Sounds like.
Yeah.
Or a hockey mask or catcher's mask.
This beaver got its name from the old Italian, leave it to the Italians, the old Italian verb bever, meaning to drink. Okay. So I lift, I drink. And I put it back down. I can still drink with my beaver down. Oh, we have any Canadians here? We go from bush to beaver. Oh my God. Okay, edit the words, skip a few so we can get out of the bees. Linda's sick. We're stuck in the bees. Todd Johnson, I was sick Sunday night until now. No appetite. Felt like shit. Yeah, I hear you, Todd. It's
Same thing
exactly
with
how
that.
I was until last night. I actually had a tiny bit to eat. I had a tiny bit of ice cream.
It took about 4 bites.
Yeah. Well, James has got thunder rolling, and Todd's not far from him, so he probably has it too.
Did you tell him about our power loss?
I thought I told him. Yeah. Anyways, we had a power outage this morning. It was
6 o'clock in the morning.
pain in the ass. Power did come back on at about 10.
9.
Yeah, maybe it was 9. I don't know.
It was 9
Okay.
because I went and took my medicine.
Okay. Bedlam. I like this one. Bedlam is the usual chaos around here. And we don't have any children running around. Thank God. Bedlam says, why does bedlam mean a riotous noise? Because Bedlam was the name of a London lunatic asylum. That figures. About the year 1247, a priory was founded in London called St. Mary of Bethlehem. The name was soon shortened to Bethlehem and then Bedlam. Did they have hippie kids back then making up their own words?
Every generation, I guess it lasted longer through time.
I'm hip to that. Right.
Ow.
So it was shortened to Bedlam.
Oh.
Some 300 years later, the priory was turned into a house of detention for the insane. A house of detention for the insane. I wonder if Jack the Ripper got to spend some time there.
Oh. Oh.
Anyways, the wild ravings of the inmates gave Bedlam its present meaning.
Phew.
That's kind of interesting. Are you going in? Are you going in?
Yeah, I gotta pee. I got it down my head while I went here.
Okay, just so the whole audience knows it. Hope Bus, welcome aboard. She's wetting down her head in the pool. She's super hot and I'm freezing. All right. We got a ways to go, Linda, for bees. I mean, it goes on for a while, but there are some good ones in here. I know Todd is anxious to get to Piss Poor. And I actually kind of am too, because there's some history right here 10 miles away about Piss Poor. Anyways, beer and Skittles. What are the Skittles in the expression, life's not all about beer and Skittles? I don't think I ever heard that. But maybe some of you have. I hate being interrupted. What? What, Holly? Yeah,
I have to get my chair in right away.
It started raining again, so now I got to take her chair into the house or whatever. Damn it. This is not, it's not fair.
Hey, my washcloth. Where the hell is my washcloth?
It's over here.
Bring my washcloth with you.
Yeah, I am.
Please.
You're interrupting me again.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. You can't predict the weather. It's raining again. I'll be back. Oh, sheesh. Oh, my back hurting. Oh. Ah. Well, now the computer is getting wet. What the? I'll be danged. What is going on? Why isn't this umbrella protecting us? My phone's wet. The book is wet in that short period of time. And now I'm feeling wet. I can't believe this. Is there something karma-wise, bad luck-wise? Am I coming on too late at night? Is Linda right? She wants to get out of the bees for barkers? Ah, my goodness. Yeah, it's pretty dark. And I have raccoon rings around my eyes. And this light, even the light is wet. You know what? That's not a waterproof umbrella. It's just for the sun. Hi, Tina. I'm not having a lot of luck here. I've been interrupted about 50 times, or it feels that way. Holly's got this. Holly wants this. Holly needs this. Holly. Then probably the best solution to improve this show is just to let her run it. Hell with it. She's doing it anyways. My God. Oh. I don't know. My laptop is soaking. I don't have a rag to wipe it off with. Hopefully it quits raining here. Joe, welcome aboard. Oh, what else? No, don't say that. All right. Running out of time here. Well, that was one question I did have. Should I come on at an earlier time on Wednesdays or move it to a different day and time? I don't know. Wednesday seems to be a good day to do it, but 9 p.m. in the rain. No, I could do it inside, but I got everything set up out here tonight because it's a, oh wow, beautiful night. You know, it's warm. You know, when I started this, Tina, I had my shirt off. You know, which most people would prefer that I have a shirt on. Well, I had to put a shirt on. It was getting cold, or I was cold. Meantime, Holly was bitching about how hot it was, but she bitches anyways. All right. Beer and Skittles. I think that's where we were trying. Yes, I'm in the dark, Joe. About lots of things, especially relationships. I'm in the dark. Okay. Beer and Skittles. What are the Skittles in the expression, life's not all beer and Skittles? Well, the Skittles, I think you can buy those at the corner store. Skittles is an old English game similar to nine pins. Well, whoopee, what's nine pins? It might as well be hopscotch. I don't know what it is. Actually, I know hopscotch better than I know anything else. I'm a professional hopscotcher. You want to see my medals? Well, it's as an old English game similar to nine pins, and since life does not consist entirely of feasting and playing, it's not all beer and Skittles. Well, what do you mean it's not consisting of feasting and playing? And how come they didn't use the word begatting? Begatting is a B word. They could have used that in there. No, we had the brownout this morning. We had 1,000 customers with no power. And we were in that group. We had a storm come through and bam, we lost power. Checked down, there's a farm between here and Cedar Springs. Something happened there. It's a big farm. And basically that's where all the consumers' trucks, proceeded to. Consumers Power is our power company. That's why when I say consumers, that's what I mean. No, not all of us consumers who consume. We didn't go over there. But a couple of us consumers did see the consumers' power. Wait, those are all C words. All right. It's not all beer and Skittles. Okay, I'll go along with that. How about RC Cola and Skittles? I see Skittles. I think they sell Skittles at the movie theater. They always look like they're way too sweet for me. All right, now I should know this one. Before the mast. Why do we speak of a seaman as sailing before the mast? Because a man who goes on to sea as a common seaman is quartered in the forward portion of the ship, literally before the mast. Now they're talking, sailing ships. I don't know where they put fresh Navy men in the ships these days. They don't have masts. All right. No snow. And damn you, James, what are you talking about? Let's not snow 10 weeks that we be here next. You could say real cuss words, but when you say snow, that's just as atrocious. Especially, you know why. I'm so poor I don't have a pot to piss in. That's a good one too. And I bet you don't have a window to throw it out of. All right. The sun is still up there or here. Well, you're in Tucson, and that's what, 3 hours from us? I don't know how many time zones. 2 hours, I think, or 2 time zone hours. Jill says it's hot also. But, I mean, are you used to it, Jill? Do you go outside when it's 115 like Box Van D said it was? I think she said 115. Close to that. I mean, do you go outside? Do you lounge? Do you sunbathe? What do you do? We'll get to the P's in 2024. All right, how about this? We go on every night. Okay. 5 a.m. and exercise. You know, I better start doing that. I've been lax. Now, I felt like, well, I don't need the exercise right now because I'm getting plenty of exercise, scrapping and my projects, my flower projects and all of that. It's like, who needs to go to the gym? But you know what? The gym is actually different. There are certain things you do at the gym that you don't normally do in your home exercises, if you do your home exercises. But at the gym, well, there's all kinds of people around you. You better be there for a reason. You're not there to sightsee. You're not there to chit-chat. You're there to exercise, get healthier, and stay healthier. So I think I got to start following Jill to the gym, but I'm 3 hours behind her. She'll be back home from the gym by the time I get there. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so you do all your stuff early in the morning. That makes sense. Even people around here do that. They'll be at Family Fair at 6 o'clock getting groceries. And you know what? Today's Wednesday, and I could have saved money by going to the grocery store. But even as of, I didn't eat anything until 5:30. The first I really ate anything today, and in the last few days, because I just haven't been feeling well enough. I had no appetite. Anyways, I could have saved some money today because it's Senior Wednesday. Are we going to have one more? Yeah, we can have one more. Walk the neighborhood. It was 116. Okay, I was 1 degree off. I'm sorry. All right. Behind the 8 ball. Now, I can think of some things about behind the 8 ball. Now, to me, behind the 8 ball means you're doing pretty good. You've played the table down and you're going to win if you can sink that 8 ball. Me, I usually sink it when it's the other guy's turn. Yeah, the gyms are air conditioned. I got a call from my gym the other day. They wanted to know, you haven't been here in a while. That was nice. And then they told me about some things that have changed. They sold the franchise down in Florida. So my insurance will not cover the gym. I hate this. There. They sold the franchise down in the Villages. But up until when they sold, I could have went to the Villages and gone to whatever gyms they had down there, which I'm sure were probably pretty nice because it is the Villages. But heck, Rockford, it's nice. Well, you've seen 1 or 2 films. I'll probably do some more. They use some kind of addictive they're not supposed to use, and they still use it in Skittles. I've heard it on the news a couple of days. Huh. Well, I wouldn't doubt it, Don. By the way, Don McCollum is Sensei Don. And you've seen Sensei Don on some of my films or my videos. We were talking about aspartame this morning, and aspartame is not good. Well, aspartame is found in a lot of things. Okay. Yeah, I can feel the humidity a little bit right now. It's increasing because of the rain. And, the ground is warm and heat rises. And moisture is moisture. It's raining and the ground is hot. Guess what? It's humid. I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me. I know that there's a lot of people that it does bother. Holly's one of them. Now, right now, after having just gone in there, the temperature and the humidity are pretty much the same in and out of the house, but the air conditioner is running in the house, so it will remove some of the humidity. You can't expect that poor thing to remove all of it. It's not going to happen. No air conditioner is going to do that. And if it did, yeah, you would not be comfortable. You got to have some humidity. Neighbors complaining it's part of try parking sinky in the villages. Yeah. I was talking with Rick Sayre about that. A nomadic hippie is how you know him. He said, yeah, come on down. You'll love it here. I said, well, they love me and this old 94 International school bus. He says, yeah, come on down. I'm like, yeah. I rather doubt it. I think the township doesn't like me now. Wait till I get down there in that township. You're right, Linda. But you know what? It'd almost be fun to stir up some trouble. And then go, bye. I don't live here. Just passing through. And I had a membership to your gym. I just came for a shower. Stinky old pirate in a school bus. All right, we're gonna do Behind the Eight Ball, and that's it for tonight. It did stop raining, but I don't want to chance it anymore. Everything's wet. My camera's wet. The MiFi is wet. The laptop's wet. The Chromebook. The mouse is wet even. There's a story about the mouse, but that'll be another night. Great content, it would be. Holly is Holly. I don't know what to say, Joe. I don't know if you were watching a little while ago. All this, early on, the interruptions. Now you know why my eyes are always burning? Because I don't get any sleep. I get some, but I need sleep. We all need sleep. But I don't get much of it because she is an all-night owl. I'm a day bird, but she's a night bird. And I have to wait on her. It's my job. And what do they say? Familiarity breeds contempt. Oh, like James said, you sound like an old married couple. You think? We're not married. All right? Nothing like that ever thinking about. Hasn't been. She came here 8.5 years ago, and she was only supposed to be here like 3 months. This is just supposed to be a temporary stepping stone for her. Now I can't get into my other 2 bedrooms. The living room is totally taken over. The kitchen is totally taken over. I mean, there's little narrow pathways. The only room in the house that has some room to it is my bedroom. And that's running out of room because I've had to move my stuff somewhere. So my really good stuff is in my bedroom. Whereas it should be distributed through the house, like my piano's in my bedroom. And that's not where it was supposed to be. And other stuff. But I had to move. Oh, clocks. Yeah. Many of my antique clocks had to be moved into my bedroom or she would break them. Knock them down, knock them up. These are antique clocks, damn it. There's a lot of money in those. Michigander Man's going live in 30 minutes. You know, for the most part, she does sleep all day. But here lately, she's been up all day, all night. Now, eventually, she will sleep all day. And I'll be gone working. And hopefully not passing out at work. I haven't been to work the last 3 days. I haven't felt well enough. All right, we're going to finish behind the 8 ball. What is the origin of the saying, I'm behind the 8 ball? In Kelly Pool, never heard of that, little pills corresponding in number to the pool balls are shaken out of a leather bottle. Each player in turn gets one. Allie Flint used to play this game regularly with a number of friends and liked to bet with them that he would get the lowest numbered pill. There were generally 8 or more in the game, and anyone who got a pill with a number higher than 8 could not possibly win. Allie Flint consistently got a higher number, and one day in disgust, he threw down the pill, exclaiming, I never have any luck. I'm always behind the 8 ball. Well, I'll be darned. Totally different meaning than I thought. Although I have heard people say I'm behind the 8 ball, meaning it was bad luck. But to me, if I'm behind the 8 ball, I'm about to sink it. I'm winning the game. So I guess it's a matter of perspective. Oh, another one of those piss poor words. All right. Next week, we'll start out with Belfry. And by the way, there are some bats flying around. But I don't think they live in a belfry. They might. There's a belfry down the road. The Baptist church has a belfry. I don't think there's a bell in it. I think it's just for decoration. I mean, it's not really a normal church building, you know, with a big spire and a bell tower. No, this is a one-story building with a cupola on it. But maybe there's bats in there. Well, they wouldn't be in there now. They'd be out hunting. And there, you can't see it, but there is a moon out. But then they could be using my porch light to, you know, find bugs. But bats don't need to do that. That's other insects and moths and swallows do that. They use the light and then they can see the bug and they can get it. Moths and swallows, the bird, they do that. Whereas bats, they use sonar. I wonder if their sonar sounds like voyage to the bottom of the sea. Whoop! Whoop! I can't do it. All right. It is frustrating, Jill. It's terrible. I am going to have to talk to the caseworker and say, you know, I don't know what we can do. I don't know if I need counseling. I don't know if there's some way, some program. I'm not cut out to be a 24/7 nurse. You know, it'd be different if it was a relationship, but it's not. It's frustrating. Todd, most interesting night. Yeah, for sure. All right, and Heiji Homestead comes in. Hooga, hooga, Heiji hooga, Homestead. Hey, I like your icon there. All right. Yes, the exhaustion is there, Joe. You know, I have a low grade headache behind the ears, all the way across the back of my head, but behind the ears. And I'll just get to sleep or nod, kind of doze off, and all of a sudden, Jack, Jack. She needs her oxygen turned up. She needs her oxygen turned down. She needs a beer. She needs a pop. She needs something. Fan turned on, fan turned off. Fan on low, fan on high, fan on medium. Not all at the same time. We're talking, I do what she wants. I say, is there anything else? And I go lay down, and 10 minutes later, Jack! Or my phone's ringing. She calls me. It's frustrating. God love her. Rosie the Riveter, yes. All right. And it's time. I gotta go try to sleep. Ha ha. We'll see you around. We'll see you. I hope you get to watch some of my goofy videos. And we'll see you Saturday at noon for Guess the Channel. I'm not going to tell you who it is because I don't know yet either. All right. Meanwhile, fair winds. Smiles. There were some fireflies out here. God's creation is beautiful. Even holly. I hear thunder. See, I'm talking bad, and I'm going to be struck by lightning. That's what it is, karma. Get rest and stay safe. Thank you. Yep. All right. Jill's got it. Good night, all. May God bless. I'll end the broadcast. What? May God bless. All right.